Hello and welcome to your letter E lesson. We are going to learn about what the letter E looks like and the sound it can represent when we're looking at the short sound. So an uppercase E looks like this. Let's look at how we make it. We're going to do a line across, a line down, line across, line across. So when we do this letter, we have 3 lines across. Do you see that? 1, 2, 3. 1 line down. So that's an uppercase E. Let's try it together. Grab your pencil. Nice. Okay, now let's look at a lowercase e. It looks totally different. A lowercase e, it does have that 1 line going across. So it will do a line across, and then it's kind of like we're making the letter C, a big curve. So this is a lowercase e. Let's try it again. We're going to go across, and then a big curve. That's a lowercase e. So now let's practice and see if you can identify the letter E. Is this the letter E? No, it's so close. But remember we said the uppercase E has those 3 lines across, 1, 2, and then another one at the bottom for 3. This is an F. It looks so similar to an E, but it only has those 2 lines. Is this an E? Nope, it's close again, because remember, to make a lowercase e, we need a line and then the curve. This is just a C because it's just the curve. Is this an E? It is. We have 1, 2, 3 lines and then that 1 vertical line, that line that goes up and down. That's an uppercase E. Is this an E? It is. We have our line and our curve. This is a lowercase e. Whoa, this is a cool way to make an E with our body. So I see those 3 lines for the E. 1 line is the arm, the second line is the other arm, and then the third line, the legs. And the kid's body, from his head to his knees, that's the vertical line, the line that goes up and down. Do you see it? It looks a lot like an E. Can you make this with your body? When we have the sound for E, the short sound that E can represent when we see it in a book, it's pretty tricky, but I bet you can do it. The way we make an E is we open our mouth. The way we make this sound is we say, eh, eh. I think of it as kind of like I have to smile a little bit. So do a big smile, and then open your mouth, and then say, eh, eh. It's another one where I have to use my belly muscles, and I feel it in the back of my throat. Eh, eh. E can represent the sound, eh. So let's look at some words that have that sound. How is this baby feeling? Excited. Do you hear that at the beginning? The eh sound in excited. What's this food? These are eggs. That has the eh sound at the beginning. What's this animal that starts with eh? The letter E. This is an elephant. And then we have our card. Now this is a tricky one because this is a guy named Ed. It's sometimes hard for me to remember his name. His name is Ed. I also see it on his shirt here. So our card goes like this. E, Ed, eh. E, Ed, eh. The more we practice this one, the easier it will get. E, Ed, eh. You try. E, Ed, eh. So just like elephant or excited or eggs, these are all things that start with the sound eh, the short E sound. To make an E in sign language, it looks like this. We put our fingers together, kind of like, okay, so we've got our fist bump, right? Our thumb is going to go across, like that line that goes across in an E, and just give a little bit of space between our fingers and our thumb. This is a letter E in sign language. I should say, sign language doesn't have uppercase and lowercase like when we read in English, so this is just an E. And now you know the letter E. You know what it looks like uppercase, those 3 lines across and the line down. And you know what it looks like lowercase, the line across and the big curve. And you know that E can represent the sound eh, the short sound eh, that one where you have to make your smile really big. So we'll see this sound a lot. We're going to practice it all over the place. And we will keep working on our skills soon. I love you very much. Bye-bye.